All right.
Good afternoon. I'm now going to call the Wednesday, May 22nd, 2024 meeting of the Norfolk County Commission to order. Thank you. On Wednesday, March 29th, 2023, Governor Healy signed into law Chapter 2 of the Acts of 2023, an act making appropriations for fiscal year 2023, which includes a 2-year extension of the option for public bodies to hold remote meetings by suspending certain provisions of the open meeting law. Mass General Law, Chapter 30A, Section 20. That action was effective immediately, extending the current option for remote meetings through March of 31, 2025. We are live and remote. If you'll join me in saluting the flag. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of
America,
the republic for
public for which it stands,
one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. I'm going to call a roll. Commissioner Stady.
I am here remote today, Mr. Chairman.
Commissioner Collins.
Present. And Richard, you're allowing the staff here to use your signature stamp?
You certainly may. Permission granted.
Perfect.
And Commissioner Shea is present. We have IT Director Sam Evans with us, and we have our business manager at the school, John Wallace. I'm going to call the roll. I did call it. No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I did. Okay, we have a full board. Thank you. Number 3, no executive session today. Number 4, meeting minutes of May 20th, May 15th, and executive session of May 20th. Commissioner Collins.
Richard, do you want to make the motion? You want me to make the motions?
Go ahead. They all look fine to me. I checked them. They're fine.
Okay. I hereby move the open session meeting minutes for May 20th, 2024 for approval.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Vote next.
I hereby
Thank you.
move the open session meeting minutes from May 15th, 2024 for approval.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
It
And
is a vote. Next.
I move the executive session meeting minutes of May 20th, 2024 for approval, but not to be released until the chair so declares.
Right. Could I just want to hold on that one, just please. I honestly didn't get a chance to look at that. I looked at the open sessions. I could just defer that.
Yeah, I'll withdraw my motion and I'll move to table it till
I'm
next
sorry.
week.
Yeah, I didn't really, honestly, I didn't look at that one. I looked at the open session. I use the executives a shot, but I want to get a look at that. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna motion to table executive session minutes of May 20th
Yes,
till
sir.
next week. All in favor?
Aye.
That is postponed.
Thank you.
Number 5, appointments, I have none. Number 6, public comment. Each meeting, we have a session for the public to comment, should they come in and appear in person or to come in on Zoom. This session is now. Is anyone out in the Zoom land who would like to address the commissioners? Now is the time to do it. Director Cronin, did you have any requests?
No, sir.
Okay, last call for public comment. Okay, moving on to number 7, old business. I have none. 8, personnel matters for consideration.
I can do those if you want. I can do them if you want.
Richard, you can do it, but I did want to touch on the registry of deeds positions, if I may. Is that all right?
Yeah, well, yeah, go ahead, please, by all means. Yeah.
So I suggest that no action be taken on the items from the registry currently before us. The procedures outlined in the employee handbook regarding employment policies were not followed in this instance. And specifically, the HR office here and the commissioner's office had not received the requisition for the positions in question. Furthermore, human resources has not been involved in the posting of these vacancies or the interview process. As a result, I suggest we hold these 2 items until the appointments were made to the most qualified candidates and to ensure fairness and compliance with our established employment policies and the proper procedures are followed.
Okay, so we're gonna table.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
If I could,
Go ahead,
or
Commissioner.
Peter or Mr. Chairman. Now, didn't we have something like this recently with the registry? I'm not sure. I thought this rings a bell.
Yeah,
That's
the- I'll defer to the director on that one.
Okay,
Pending.
I believe there was one previous one.
yeah. And
Yeah,
was there a follow-up done with him or whoever does the, filling out the forms or whatever? Was there?
I can state unequivocally, there's been extensive communication with that office about all hirings.
Okay, all right.
Extensive.
I mean, I feel bad for the individuals, for Margaret and Patricia, because we're gonna be delaying their increase in pay. And it's an unfortunate thing, but there are policies we have to follow, and I believe the registrar knows about it, so we need to kind of get this kind of nipped in the bud and just follow we have a new handbook, we have to follow the new procedure, I believe, right? That's what it is?
correct. So I would suggest we hold this until those two promotions are in compliance with the handbook.
Can we make an approval contingent on, like, say, Mr. O'Donnell or whoever's the designee meeting with HR? Can we do that? Or we have to wait? Would you prefer you wait?
Wait,
Yeah, I just suggest until everything's done right.
Okay, all right, I feel bad. All right, so what's the motion, Mr. Chairman? Motion to table those?
Table, nothing to do with the individuals until
Right,
procedures all met.
okay. Are we gonna follow up, I hope, with a written letter, I'm suggesting, I hope, respectfully?
I think it's already been done, but
extensively.
yes.
Okay,
The
All right.
motion be to postpone until we meet all the criteria for postings, et cetera.
all right. That was made by Mr. Collins, I believe.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'll second, right?
Okay, motion made and seconded to postpone the two promotions of the registry of deeds for head clerk and administrative clerk. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Next, Norfolk County Agricultural School, a retirement of a longtime employee.
That's
Top of the
amazing. Look
list.
at that. That's amazing. I'll be not happy, but just pleased to make the motion for the notice of retirement of John Lee, longtime instructor
Oh,
at
yeah.
Aggie School. My God, and that would be effective 6/30/24. So moved.
second,
Goodness.
Motion made and seconded. Notice of retirement of John Lee of Walpole, Mass. Permanent instructor.
Hmm.
Effective 8/30/24, the end of.
6/30/24.
Yeah, thanks.
6/30, June 30.
24. All in favor?
Aye,
Well, congratulations to John.
yes. And the second one, move for notice of retirement for Maria
Go
Coach
ahead.
of Foxborough as a 183-day instructor, and that also is effective the same day, 6/30/24.
Second,
Motion made and seconded. Notice of retirement of Marie Koshiara of Foxborough, Mass. As a 183-day instructor. All in favor?
Aye.
And congratulations to Bill.
I would suspect
Next
that
is
there
the
might be,
President's Golf Course.
yeah, okay, I'm gonna say on John Lee, or even there might be some kind of a ceremony. I mean, John's been there for a long time. Maybe there's something we can look into. Maybe Bill Buckley could check that out for us, or we talked to John Martin tonight,
Yeah.
So, all right. President's Golf Course, motion to approve notice of job title change for Sikli Elia Brockton. Hope I got that right. Seasonal Golf Associate at the rate stated, effective date 5/23/24. So moved.
second,
Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
It is a vote.
Move approval of notice of job title change for Christiane Elia Brockton as Seasonal Golf Course Associate, the rate stated, effective date 5/23/24. So moved.
second,
Motion made and seconded. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
It's a vote. Next one is a maintenance department employee. Certain maintenance department employees vacation carryover. I'm gonna ask Sean just to synopsize it.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Annually, the maintenance department is, under the terms of their contract, required to submit to the commission as a request to carry over up to 10 unused vacation days from this fiscal year to next fiscal year. In this matter, I observed that the request in the packet that has been provided to you includes approximately a dozen employees or so, and none of them exceed 10 days. So they're complying with their contractual obligation, and it's an annual event. Other than that, recommend approval.
So that would be for all the
Commissioners,
people
any
that
comments?
submitted, right?
Yeah.
Yes, just Facilities Commission.
Okay,
Yeah.
problem.
Three.
Make a motion to approve.
second,
5, 6, motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. It is approval. 7, 8, 9, 10,
Yep.
11, you were right at 13. Okay, that
Yeah.
takes care of personnel for today. Payroll and expense warrants for approval. I think that Commissioner Collins has it in front of him.
I
Yeah.
do.
Okay,
Okay, so I make a motion, we move, warrant, 24-46 payroll of the county in the amount of $148,790.75.
Second. That
motion
mo-
made and seconded. All in favor? Aye, it is a vote. Next.
The second item is 50324, expense of the county in the amount of $76,953.22. So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
It is a vote. Thank you.
The next item is 24-11A, expense of the school in the amount of $176,272.30. So moved.
Second.
Motion made, seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
The next one is 5424, expense of the county in the amount of $558,020.28. So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor? Aye,
Aye.
it is approved.
The next four are ARPA related. The first one is 24-47, ARPA and Dedham, in the amount of $150,000. So moved.
I'll second that.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
The next
It
one
is
is
a vote.
24-47, ARPA Foxborough, in the amount of $1 million. So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
It is approved. ARPA.
Next one is 24-47, ARPA Dover, in the amount of $725,175. So moved.
Second that.
Motion made and seconded on Dover. All in favor?
Aye.
It's a vote. Next.
And the last one is 24-47, ARPA in Brookline, in the amount of $67,119.59. So moved.
I'll second that.
Motion made and seconded for Brookline. All in favor?
Aye.
That includes expense warrants for approval and payroll warrants. Number 11, report on American Rescue Plan Act of 2021. Director Cronin.
Thank you, Commissioner. Just a few items, starting with an explanation regarding the 4 recent applications you just approved. The first one is actually the second one for Brookline. As you may know, the county engaged the town of Brookline again this spring with a sense of urgency to join with them, partner with them to help expedite and move along their various applications. I think I informed the commissioners then that Brookline was moving nearly 15 new applications into the portal. We committed to a program of 2-day turnaround for any communication and hopefully move these applications in. This is the result of at least the first wave. This is a reimbursement to the town of Brookline of $67,119 to improve technology available in town buildings to benefit both staff and residents. The project will focus on enhancing accessibility to mitigate the spread of COVID-19. It'll be used to install intercom and PA systems in the library, health department, and monitor patron traffic in the library. The next one is also a reimbursement. This one is for the town of Foxborough. It's an even $1 million figure. It is under the infrastructure water application type, and it will provide for water and sewer infrastructure, specifically the South Street to Witch Pond Water Main Project, which involves the installation of approximately 13,500 linear feet of 12-inch water main. The next one is an application also, in this case, to the town of Dover. It is an advance on a infrastructure project. This particular item was a key component to their closeout plan, which I approved last week. With this approval, I believe Dover has approximately $32,000 or $35,000 remaining. They needed these funds now so that they go out to bid and hopefully have a contractor under contract by September, and the work will then be fully obligated for the remainder of the ARPA period. The last grant, which you approved today, was to the town of Dedham, $150,000 under economic impact, which provides aid to the Dedham Food Pantry. The food pantry, let's see. The food pantry to increase, this is for, right, staffing costs associated with the food pantries, 501c3 in town that provides food to low-income, disabled, and senior residents. Again, Dedham's moving along with their applications as well. So that completes the description of the awards he made today, which totaled $1.942 million. In addition, I want to alert the commissioners of a couple of other things. As I mentioned, Dover was the first closeout plan that we approved. We're now working on Stoughton. We advanced several questions to the town manager's office later last week. I'm waiting for a couple of answers, and then we'll move on. Then right after them will be Norfolk. They'll be the third. So that completes the update on the American Rescue Plan Act grant to this point. Commissioners, I also wish to draw to your attention a matter involving a previous award. The commissioners may recall last August, I believe, you approved $250,000 to the county of Norfolk towards a new restroom installed on, I believe, the 15th hole. Over the last several months, staff at the golf course, as well as procurement officers here in this office, have worked collaboratively to come up with a study or a plan to make this particular project come to fruition. Unfortunately, those efforts have, to this point, yielded increased costs associated with this plan, namely the cost of not just purchasing this prefabricated device, but installing it in a location that would require non-routine installation of sewage, and the expected additional cost would be over $70,000 on top of this. After collaborating with the procurement manager, I reached out to Carl, who's on your call today, to have him join us to get his input on next steps. I believe Carl and I both have come to the same conclusion that it's probably wise at this point to withdraw from this particular project due to the cost and the surging costs associated with it. I'll let the commissioners ask questions of Carl relative to logistics and options, but we have already begun to think of ways to reuse this particular $250,000 to the Wollaston Recreational Facilities benefit. But at this point, if the commissioners are so inclined, I'll need a vote today to deactivate or revoke this particular application that's been previously approved and make those funds available for additional projects. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, thank you, John. With us today is Carl Minor, Superintendent of the Golf Course. So he's a key person on this discussion. And just to review it, it appears that the funds for an outdoor bathroom project don't meet the appropriation. So we're talking about abandoning that and talking about another way to distribute this money at the golf course in the amount of $250,000. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll open it up. Carl, do you have any immediate thoughts about it? I know you.
Yes,
Come up
I
with-
do.
Go ahead.
Thank you, Commissioner. I really see the restroom just as an added amenity, and I really don't think it's worth the money being spent. It's not going to bring in any more added revenue, and there's going to be additional yearly costs such as labor for cleaning, additional paper goods, cleaners, the electricity going in it, and the water and sewage costs are there too. I do think it should be, the project should be stopped and possibly use the money somewhere else on the golf course, possibly the tennis courts, which needed repair.
Okay. Tennis courts need some attention again?
Oh, yes.
When's the last time we did the tennis courts?
2019 was when the bid went out. It could have been 2020.
Okay. Commissioners, do you want to weigh in on this or do we?
Yeah, could I, Mr. Chairman?
Go ahead,
So,
sure.
through you to Cal, through you. So Cal, what do you currently have? I know we don't have a permanent bathroom. What do you have? Portable toilets, toiletable?
No. We just had the clubhouse. So you come in after 9, use the bathroom, go back out. Many other golf
It might
courses.
be, I mean, it could be something that you might want to think about putting something somewhere, a couple of portable ones, just to make it, again, for the convenience of golfers. You say you're going to generate more revenue, but as far as goodwill or if someone had, they have
Sure.
a thing available, would that be something you could, and then figure out the cost, even if you just rented it during the warm summer months, maybe say from May to September or something like that, or whatever, get some bids and maybe that could be covered by the
Mhm.
opera or something, something. I mean, I hate to have nothing done. We were gonna have some good
Yep.
plans, then we're gonna
Right.
shelve, you know?
I could look into that. But some of those porta potties, I'd rather go outside of them than inside of them for one. Some of the luxury ones would still need electricity and water, to it. So,
I mean, I go to the Cape once in a while, and I know at all the beaches that I have a chance and opportunity to go to, they just have simple portables, no water, it's just a toilet, and they have, it's all, self-contained. They just drop them on different spots. There's companies that do that. I mean, I would feel comfortable if you just took a look, rather than say, we can't do anything, we can take a look at that. And if you think the tennis courts have more merit, that's fine. It's your facility. I'm just weighing in. I'm weighing in with my thoughts, that's all,
Sure. I
Okay,
believe the tennis courts need more work than a restroom.
Commissioner Collins.
I'm all set.
Okay. Well, we're talking about the golf course, and I had occasion to stop there yesterday, and they were aerating in the morning. I don't know, does aeration take all day?
We do nine and a half a day and the other 9 the next day.
Oh,
It does pretty much.
okay. And I was impressed. Now, we did have, do we have the Norfolk County Classic over the weekend?
We did, and it was a great success.
Correct. And I want to point out that I'm looking at some emails to us, to John Cronin from Stephen Tasho. Hi there, I was a player in the Norfolk County Classic this weekend. I've been playing in the event since 1979. Dana and crew do a great job, as always, as he is by far the best head professional that the club has. And he does a great job managing the course with people who stay in the county. I have another one very similar from Nick McLaughlin. Thank you so much for putting together such a great weekend at President's. Being my first time playing, I was very impressed with the condition of the course and the professionalism, friendliness of the staff. Additionally, all of the volunteers being out in such New England weather was much appreciated. I look forward to playing many years to come. And I'll see you in the fall for floorball tournament. And a third one from a Mr. Brian Higgins. Thank you again for running what I consider one of the 2 premier golf events in the state of Massachusetts.
Wow.
What a job you do. First class all the way, seamless operation.
Great.
Your pro staff, assistant professionals, always great to see you with smiling faces and true professionalism. To the green staff, I honestly think that in the 25 years of playing at this event, the greens were the best I've ever seen. Great job. So good news for a change about our golf course.
Great news.
And they were all dated Monday, May 20th, so it's very, very timely. And
Good job. That's great.
I was there for about 40 minutes yesterday morning, and I was pleasantly impressed, and everything was in order.
Good to hear.
Go ahead, Carl.
Oh, I just said good to hear. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah. Keep it up. That's great for you and your staff. Terrific.
Why did you?
So, Mr. Chairman, do you want a motion then to, withdraw the previous motion that approved the 250?
At this point, I'll accept the motion to withdraw the previously approved ARPA grant totaling $250,000 for the restroom at the Wollaston Recreational Facility.
Okay, that'll be the sense of my motion. So moved.
Second.
Okay, motion made and seconded to withdraw the motion and to further study the use of 250,000 at Wollaston Golf Course in place of the outdoor recreation, the outdoor. What do we call this? Outdoor
Restroom.
Right.
Thank you.
And Carl, I'll be
Okay,
in
Carl, I
touch.
think we're all set.
Carl, I'll be in
today.
touch when Nancy gets back relative to getting estimates for the tennis courts, okay?
Sounds great. Thank you.
Number 12, we did touch on all the.
We didn't vote that. There was no vote.
Okay, on
We did
the.
not vote.
Okay, on the 250,000 to repurpose it from a recreation facility bathroom project to other projects at the, what recreation facility? All in favor? Aye. Thank you.
Now we're all set.
Now the hour
Thank
is
you.
1:30. We have no bids today, however, we do have a contract award. We're gonna have Will come in. Nancy is on vacation. And Will Robinson, this is relative to the school bus transportation for a period of 1 year with 2 one-year options to renew at the agricultural high school. Good afternoon.
Afternoon, Mr. Chairman, Commissioner.
Will,
Collins,
what
Commissioner
have you
Stady.
for us?
We got a contract award for Bergman and WT Homes. They were the only bidder on this contract, and they are already the existing vendor providing this transportation for the Norfolk Aggie.
Okay, commissioners, any questions? Holmes has been with us for a reasonable period of time, correct?
Yes.
I remember they were here during
COVID?
COVID
Yes.
and we're very cooperative with us.
Yeah, they're pretty gracious, yes, in
Yeah,
their contact, yeah.
Okay, any other questions? Okay, motion to award the 1 year contract for the agricultural school with 2 one-year options for bus service in the Holmes Corporation, existing vendor, only vendor.
All right, I'll make that motion. Essentially, you just read out, make that our motion.
Thank you. Motion made and seconded on appointment of Holmes Bus for 1 year with 2 year options. All in favor? Aye. Okay, we're all set with Will. Thank you,
Thank you,
Will.
Mr. Chairman.
Thanks, Will. Thank you, Commissioners.
Hey, Will.
Number 15, report of the county director.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. A few items. For the commissioners' information, I'm in the process of finalizing the projected FY 25 cost for the Quincy District Court operations. Commissioners may realize that in FY 24, it was the first year of a standard contract arrangement outside the typical court reimbursement process, as we no longer own the building. I hope to have this finalized in the next week to share with the state, have it locked up in a contract to begin July 1st, 2024. I'm currently projecting those costs through the end of the fiscal year. I have no other news to share relative to the status of the Quincy District Court, new lease, or moving. The assistant treasurer has informed me he'll have their April trial balance next week. And just a final reminder, the commissioners do have a meeting this evening at the agricultural school. The trustees are meeting, I believe it's 6 o'clock for their May meeting. That is all I have at this time. Thank you.
Any questions of the county director?
No?
Okay, yes, we do have a full meeting of the board, of the agricultural high school, and then next week we have graduation, so it's an exciting time for our school. Number 16, request for the use of the registry of deeds parking lot by the Dedham Square Circle. Ann Miranda, Executive Director of the Dedham Square Circle, was writing the county. Dear Mr. Cronin and Mr. Buckley, Dedham Square Circle is so grateful for the generosity of the commissioners for the partnership we have. Dedham Square Circle is excited to announce a new summer stroll event for Thursday, July 18th, from 6 to 10 p.m., rain day, July 25th in Dedham Square. As the sun starts to set, the square will shut down to car traffic and High Street will open to strolling, live bands, art, food, outdoor dining activities, shopping square businesses, and 30-plus vendors. This event is free for all to attend, and we hope the commissioners and all registry deed staff will attend. We expect to bring over 2,000 people from Dedham and surrounding communities to Dedham Square. Request permission to use the Dedham Registry of Deeds parking lot for the event of an overflow guest parking. If acceptable, we thank the commissioners for use of their parking lot.
In the past, whenever we've had a request for anyone to use the registry of deeds parking lot, we always
Check with. the
reached out with the register to make sure that it met with him. So I'll make a motion that we approve this pending upon the registrar's approval also.
I second that.
Okay, any other discussion? We're gonna refer this back with a yes and we're gonna request that the register take a look at it.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
It is a vote. Thank you. Okay. I read the letters on the golf tournament. I don't have anything else. Number 17, emergency items, I have none. I'll take a motion to adjourn if that's in order, and then we'll read.
Before we do, I want to, if I could, a couple of comments real quick.
Of course.
You, of course, Mr. Chairman. I just want to think we should give thanks to the city of Quincy and also to Mr. Tobin for a great law day last week in Quincy. That was a great ceremony that we attended, and also our meeting went very smoothly. Thanks to all the people who helped out and make that help happen in Quincy. I would, like I said, wouldn't mind going back there again. That was a great meeting, and I thought that was great. They cooperated with us fully.
Okay, last call. Anything else? I'll take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned. We have a full meeting next week. Thank you very much.